Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about a few different things. The first thing is going to be buying your interest rate down. The second thing is receiving that Naca qualification once you attend the purchase workshop. So if you are interested in this video, then make sure you keep on watching. So in today's video, the first thing I want to talk about is, y'all, if you have not been on Naca's website today or within the past couple of days, then you should definitely go on the website. I was notified by one of my subscribers not too long ago. So the other day I was on there because I was telling somebody about Naca, and I noticed that they are now giving non-priority members a higher interest rate as opposed to regular priority members. So for instance, today's interest rate for a non-priority member is 3%, and for a priority member it would be 2%, and that is for a 30-year fixed mortgage. So priority members definitely have advantage when it comes to that particular area, because if priority members decide that they want to buy their interest rate down, they could very well buy it down with at least $5,000 and be way below 1%. So that is definitely a great advantage for priority members. But then you got to also think about us non-priority members. That just means we have to come up with more money to continue to buy our interest rate down to get a decent mortgage if that's what we choose to do. So I just wanted to run that across to you to let you know. If you have not checked out Naca's website within the last couple of days or weeks, make sure you go on the website. It's going to tell you right there when you scroll down that Naca is now offering their priority members a interest rate of 1% less than non-priority members. And I'm not exactly sure why they're doing that, but I'm sure they have a good reason for it. So hey, it is what it is. So the other thing that I wanted to briefly talk about is buying your interest rate down, and I have my notes here with me. I have my Naca qualification form that was given to me when I was going through the Naca program. So I wanted to share with you some information just in case you are still wanting to know or confused as to how the interest rate program works. So based off what Naca has given me as far as information and what I've come up with, if you do decide to buy your interest rate down, which is an absolutely awesome thing to do because it permanently reduces your monthly mortgage payment, or it will permanently pre-approve you for a higher amount of a home. And so we did that. We put down a certain amount of money that was given to us towards closing costs, and it brought our interest rate down and it reduced our monthly mortgage payment, which made it so much more affordable for us, and we were so very pleased with it. So for instance, if you decide to buy your interest rate down, each 1% of the mortgage amount permanently buys down your interest rate by 1/4%, which is 0.25%. So by buying down your interest rate, the way that it works is, the way that it was explained to me is, by each 1% of the mortgage amount buys your interest rate down by 1/4, which is 0.25%. So depending on your mortgage amount, 1% of the mortgage amount permanently buys down your interest rate by 1/4. So if you really want to be aggressive and you really want to have your mortgage so much more affordable than what they're telling you, then you want to make sure that you bring enough money to the table to buy your interest rate down, because you do know that you can buy it down all the way down to 0.25%, I believe. So each 1% of the mortgage amount permanently buys your interest rate down by 0.25%. And that is for a 30-year mortgage. For a 15-year mortgage, it would buy down your interest rate by 0.50% for a 15-year mortgage. And you do know that the funds to buy down your interest rate can come from yourself. It can come from a gift from somebody. It can come from a grant that you find in your community, your county, your city, and it can also come from the seller contribution. So for instance, in my case, the seller gave my husband and I $4,000 for closing costs, and what we did was we used that to buy our interest rate down. So you know that you can get money from a grant, from yourself, or from a seller, or from a gift from a family member or a friend to help you buy your interest rate down. Last but not least, the other thing that I wanted to discuss today was your Naca qualification form that you received at the purchase workshop. So the Naca qualification form basically goes over your payment shock details, your minimum required funds. It tells you the amount that you're approved for. It gives you an estimate of what your monthly mortgage payment would be, your taxes, your insurance. It gives you all of that information. So you have a certain time frame to find a home of your choice. And you have 180 days to find a home of your choice, because if you exceed 180 days, then you have to become Naca qualified all over again. And who wants to go through that? Because do you know how long it be taken to become qualified? So you want to be diligent and you want to move fast, but you want to be patient and you want to be careful enough not to move too fast, but you want to make the right decision, because you only have 180 days, which is not a short period of time. It's actually a lot of time, but a lot of things can happen within those 180 days. But you want to make sure that you are not wasting time, and you want to make sure that you are on the ball, out there looking, making appointments with your real estate agent to take you from home to home to show you some homes, because you do not want to exceed that 180 days. Now, I don't know if Naca will give you an extension if for some reason something comes up and you are exceeding the 180 days. I'm pretty sure that you can speak to your mortgage counselor and talk with them, and they will definitely let you know if you are eligible for some kind of extension based off your circumstances. But hey, y'all got to get on the ball now, because we want to make sure that we are getting into our homes. We do not want to go past 180 days. So that is really all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video talking about buying your interest rate down, the new interest rates that Naca has on their website, and also how long do you have to search for a home once you receive that Naca qualification form at the purchase workshop. So as always, I am here to answer any of your questions. But before you go, make sure you go down below and hit that red button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so every time I post a video, you'll be notified. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.